All right, let's now shift our attention to Britain, where British Prime Minister Theresa May has in fact dismissed reports of either stepping down or the possibility of conducting a second referendum over Brexit. Now, Theresa May has insisted that she will actually go ahead with the Brexit plan, despite a series of resignations in just the last 24 hours. Now, during a press conference that was held late on Thursday, the British Prime Minister has actually vowed to fight for her draft divorce deal with the European Union. Now, May further claims that the course that she has taken is the right one and not the easy one for the United Kingdom.
Leadership is about taking the right decisions, not the easy ones. As Prime Minister, my job is to bring back a deal that delivers on the vote of the British people, that does that by ending free movement, all the things I raised in my statement, ending free movement, ensuring we're not sending vast annual sums to the EU any longer, ending the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice, but also protects jobs and protects people's livelihoods, protects our security, protects the Union of the United Kingdom. I believe that this is a deal which does deliver that, which is in the national interest. And am I going to see this through? Yes.
All right, now the Prime Minister also could be possibly staring at a no-confidence motion. A letter of no confidence has in fact been submitted by leading backbench Brexiter Jacob Rees-Mogg to the chairman of the Tories' backbench 1922 committee. A vote will also be triggered if 48 Tory MPs write to the chairman of the committee. When May was asked if she will resign in the light of all of these, she has said, and I quote, "What do you know about Geoffrey Boycott? Geoffrey Boycott stuck to it and he got the runs in the end," unquote. Meanwhile, reports also claim that Michael Gove has rejected May's offer and to be the next Brexit secretary. Remember, the position has actually fallen vacant after Dominic Raab resigned as the Brexit secretary in protest of the draft Brexit divorce deal that's been finalised by Theresa May. Raab was not the only one, though. There were a series of resignations in just the last 24 hours as a fallout of the cabinet nod to the draft deal, including Pensions Secretary Esther McQuay. And also our correspondent Mandy Clark, who's presently in London, is tracking all the developments very closely for us and has sent us this report. Listen in.
So what now for Theresa May? She says she has delivered the best deal that she could get for Britain. However, it has divided her cabinet. It took her hours to try and convince them to back her on this deal, and we saw a number of high-profile resignations over it. Now, Jacob Rees-Mogg, who is a chief Brexiteer, does not support this deal, and he says he's handed in his letter of no confidence. Now, if a 15% of the Tory party, that's another 47 Tory MPs, do the same, that will trigger a no confidence vote. Now, if she survives that no confidence vote, it means she gets to remain as Prime Minister, and then she can focus on pushing on her deal through Parliament, and that will be her very next hurdle. However, if she doesn't survive the no confidence vote, she will have to step aside as leader, and the party will have to pick another leader. But that could take weeks, and right now it seems to be fighting the Brexit clock, because the Tory party say they are committed to leaving the European Union by March 2019. And if there is a leadership election happening at the same time, it very much is a distraction to get a deal in place before that deadline. Otherwise, they will crash out of the European Union. And that certainly will be no benefit to Britain or the European Union. Theresa May says she's sticking to her principles, sticking to her guns, and she is certainly not going to be the one who blinks first. Mandy Clark, London, Wion, World is One.